boy. Yeah, boy.
Cheers. You are now watching Create a Steady Hustle with Likquidcash.
I want y'all to write some of this down because it's very informative and it's positive information. And like I said again, I wish I knew this before I was 25 because I would have definitely applied it and doubled down on it and just definitely took my life to another level faster than it is now. You know what I mean? Like where I'm at right now would have been here faster if I applied all of these jewels that I'm about to drop on you right now, you dig? So I want you to really absorb it, soak it all the way in, you know what I mean? And number two, the thing that I would have definitely applied to shift my mindset before the age of 25, number two is invest into relationships. And what I mean by that is this: invest into friendships, invest into mentorships, invest in relationships. Everything you see right now is based on relationships. You feel me? Relationships are very important. We take it for granted, especially me when I was young coming up. I felt like I could do everything on my own. I didn't need nobody, you dig? I wasn't comfortable just talking to anybody and being friends with everybody. I always thought that I could do everything on my own. And that was one of the mistakes I had at the young age of 21, 19, 22. That was a bad, character flaw that I had. And I had to understand, you got to invest in your relationships. Build relationships with like-minded people or people who are smarter than you. You don't want to be the smartest one in the room because they say if you're the smartest one in the room, then you're in the wrong room. So you have to embrace new relationships. You can't be walking around like, oh, I'm an introvert, so I ain't going to do this or I ain't going to do that. Or I don't want to make new friends because you have, a trauma built up in your mind because of an experience that you may have when you was younger with a friend. Nah, you got to embrace new relationships. You got to find a mentor that's going to educate you, that's going to give you some of that news you can use, some information that you can take to the next location. That's going to basically help you get to the next location in your life. You dig? Having a mentor and having somebody to help you navigate through this life is very imperative, you dig? Don't think you could do it on your own because, like I said again, they say your income is related to your 5 best friends, right? So if you're hanging around with 5 broke people, you're going to be the 6th one. But if you're hanging around 6 or 5 millionaires, you're going to be the 6th or 7th one, you dig? I'm going to say that again because I know some of y'all be listening too slow. If you hang around 5 broke people, you're going to be the 6th one. If you hang around 5 millionaires, you're going to be the 6th one because that shit rub off, you dig? Energy rubs off. So it's important that you invest into relationships. You find people that are doing better than you. You pick their brain. And even if you got to pay for the mentorship, don't be cheap. Pay the money, whatever it costs, because it's going to earn you more dividends on the end. You dig? You're going to receive more dividends at the end of that relationships. You know what I mean? So, and you don't want the relationship to end either. You dig? Keep that in mind. You don't want the relationship to end. You want to keep these relationships going. You want to invest into these relationships because it's very important that you have a mentor, you have friends that you can talk to, you can fellowship with, you can sit down and brainstorm and run ideas with each other. Because at the end of the day, somebody can say something that can spark your mind and you might not go with their idea, but it's going to help you formulate an idea that's going to be grand, you know what I mean? It's going to be like, oh, I got it, you dig? Somebody can just say one thing and it's going to spark you in a way that you feel like, oh, I can map out my whole life just by you saying that one thing. I already know the next step I need to make. So it's important that you develop good relationships, invest into relationships. I wish I knew this information before I was 25. I was too stuck on myself. I was too egotistical. I was too conceited. I was all about me, you dig? And that's not what you want to be. That's not what you want to do. You want to be about we and not me, especially at a young age. Invest into your relationships, your friendships, your relationship with a female, in your relationships with a mentor, in the relationships with a family member that might be smarter than you, wiser than you, sharper than you because they've been there and done that. So it's important that you understand, invest into your relationship. I wish I knew that before I was 25. Cheers, what it is and what it ain't. It's yours truly, Liquid Cash. I need it all out the stash, aka, but it ain't about that right now, man. It's about the Cash Academy, Personal Development Transformation Academy, where you can be, do, and have anything and everything you want out of life. How to make your dreams come true, how to manifest your reality, but most importantly, how to raise your DNA vibration. Y'all been asking me about my hair routine, my skin routine, my morning routine. Y'all been asking me all type of questions in my DM, but I've been hearing and I got the answers. Listen, the Cash Academy is the place where you need to sign up right now so you can have all the answers to the questions that you may have. You dig? Sign up right now. Join the Cash Academy with yours truly, Liquid Cash. Cheers.